Well, good morning. Long time no see. I know. I apologize for that. It's been quite the summer. So much for the weekly updates, right? Didn't quite get to that. Had a lot going on. But I'm here now, and I just wanted to give you a quick little tour before it gets too hot. Get some garden stuff going, so you can kind of see it looks a little different than the last time. Open my funky gate here, but here we are. Remember, I planted the green beans and had flowers and stuff. Well, here they are. It's doing exactly what I had hoped it would. Woohoo! Super excited. Doing well. Doing well. It's starting to get some flowers. These are the Blauhild or Blauhild, or I'm not exactly sure how you say it, but they're purple green beans. So I've got that. My sage that I planted has gotten huge. I need to start harvesting that and getting some dried. My other one over here looks gorgeous. All of my lilies have bloomed out. My fire poker things are going. These things were awesome, and the butterflies and what are they called? Hummingbirds, that's what they're called. And these pretty little flowers here came back up and spilled some seeds down there. One of my lavenders is looking really good. I need to do a lot of weeding. It's never ending, right? And there's my other lavender over there. Doing pretty good, not as well though. But here we go. Here is the exciting part, okay? Open the gate here. Open the gate, put my rock there, but check it out, guys. Check it out. Look at that. It's doing what I wanted it to do. I need to come out here with a step stool. But look at these things. Look at the size. That thing's huge. Look at, that's my hand. Look at the size of that spaghetti squash. Monsters. And that over there. And, ooh, baby skin butt. My dill got super big. Ooh, I got all kinds of stuff. This here is one of my butternut squash, and I have another butternut squash growing over here, and I got another one growing over there. And yeah, the cattle panels are working awesome, doing exactly like I wanted it to. Over here we've got a ton of look at that. I need to do some harvesting. Some of these pickle size, these are the pickling cucumbers, but look at all the flowers that are coming on. All kinds of flowers. More cucumbers. Lily, stop. I was just out here. Didn't come out last night, but yeah, lots of little baby pickles. I call them pickles, but I eat them too. So, oh yeah, that's really nice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And here is the green bean forest that is kind of growing in with the cucumbers, and that butternut squash is like all in everybody's business there, but it's doing what I wanted it to. Lots more of those Blauhild purple green beans. Again, they are just flowering. Don't have, oh, there's some baby green beans. There's some baby ones coming on. Yay! They'll turn purple as they get a little older. So that's super exciting, but I just picked like a huge colander of green beans the other day, and we had, oh, they were so good. But looks like I got more green beans in here to pick. More green beans, more green beans. These were all too little the other day when I picked them, so I knew they'd get more in a few days. And let's see, let's continue on this way. Oh, this is my tomato forest that is doing pretty well. These are the heirloom tomatoes and whatnot in here. My jalapeno peppers are growing. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know what color they're going to be yet, because I haven't got any ripe ones of those, but Lord Almighty. Ooh, there's a giant one back there. So good. I need to get out here and trim some of this greenery. So it's this bell pepper. Oh no, it's jalapeno. It's getting some peppers on it. And there's some of my Sweet 100 cherry tomatoes. I keep coming out and picking those. Lots of flowers. Lots of fruits. So yummy. Oops, there's some on the ground. Got stinking blackberries coming back in here again. More jalapenos growing, which is good because we have a bunch of eggs we need to pickle. So I'm just going to use a bunch of those. More of the heirloom tomatoes, I believe. I think it was this heirloom tomato over here that I picked a beautiful yellow one off of. So that's that. Got some kohlrabi here. There's a kohlrabi that's ready to pick. Lots more of those purple green bean forest things going there. Super exciting. Oh, and these are different bush bean. These are the Blue Lake, which are the typical ones that you get in the cans at the store, and these are just now coming on, so that's pretty exciting. More weeds and blackberries that need to get dealt with over there. Over here I've got the muncher cucumbers that are coming on, doing well. Looks like I need to harvest a bunch more of those. These I didn't get all of the seeds to germinate. I'm not exactly sure why, but they didn't. But I still have these, and we're still getting plenty off of them. I had spinach and stuff planted here, but it was weird. I had some over there as well. Spinach or kale, I can't remember which ones. Anyways, it bolted. The weather's just been so weird. When it decided to get hot, it got really hot. And so, oh, look at that. We've got more baby spaghetti squash. Those spaghetti squash are going like gangbusters. I've already harvested one. It's a big, beautiful one, but my Lord, things are doing awesome. So, I got some more yellow squash to harvest in there. And in here I've got some golden beets that aren't getting enough water. I need to get some more water on those. And you may notice that I have a powdery mildew issue. And yes, you're right, I do. I've been fighting it all summer because we keep getting these rainstorms and whatnot, and the humidity has been super high this year during the summer. It's been, since we've been here 4 years now, it's been the most humid during the summer than any other summer. So that is that for the garden. So I got lots to do. I've got plenty of weeding to do again. You know, it's the endless weeding thing. But I'm super excited about how it all turned out and how it's going. I did get my drip irrigation partially in. There's a few things that aren't in yet, but it's just been a busy summer. So what I'm just gonna try to do is I need to get out there and harvest some things this morning, obviously. But I'm just gonna kind of walk around and show you what else is going on around the homestead here. And I'm going to, where am I gonna start? I'm gonna start over here. If I don't fall down the hill, that would be excellent. Down here, I've got some blackberries. So here they are. This got out of control. This all needs to be, this is kind of crept up on the grass. It's creeping into the garden, and you can see some more ripe tomatoes through the fence there. Oh my gosh. Surprised the deer haven't got those yet. I need to pick them. But we've got the blackberries. They're looking pretty good. I thought they were going to be super small, but that's all blackberry there. And then over here we have the hardy kiwi, and it's, I don't know if you are familiar with it. Let's see, where did they go? There's a bunch. I wonder if the deer are eating them. There might be a bunch of quail jump out of this too. I've got little families of quail living, but there's some we can see. They're kind of like grape size, but they're actually kiwi. They're called a hardy kiwi, and you can see they should be coming on pretty soon. Be ready to pick. And this vine has grown crazy. And then I don't know if you can see it very well or not, but in here is a big giant mess that we got to get in here and weed eat and hack our way into, because right over there and all over the place in there is ripe plums, and there's more blackberries in there. And that tree right there in the center is a walnut tree that the squirrels will start harvesting walnuts for us pretty soon. So we've got that. This here is another I believe black walnut tree that was planted courtesy of the squirrels. I'm pretty sure that's a black walnut there, and I don't see any nuts on it this year yet. But this one here was just a little twigs standing there by the gate when we moved here, and it's grown this much already, and it is actually putting out walnuts. Last year I think there was about 4 or 5 walnuts on this tree. This year we've got those. We've got those. I think there's a few more here and there on this tree. Oh yeah, there's some out there. And there. And there's some more plum trees down there. We had one of those trees fall. My husband wanted to try to stand it back up, but I don't think that's going to work. But I told him it's his deal. And then we're going to have a pretty good pear harvest. So those should be ripening like any time. You check them by just doing like a little 45-degree thing, and if they pop off in your hand, then they're ripe. And they say that, whoops, like see that one? They say if you get them doing that, that you should like pick the whole tree, because you don't want pears to ripen on the tree, because they ripen from the inside out, and by the time you see them yellow and ripe on the outside, they're gone on the inside. So this is something new that we've learned, but we've got a lot of pears. I'm seeing some pear butter and some pear fruit leather, and some other things. If I can get the mosquitoes out of my face, that would be awesome. So, yeah. Really, really delicious, delicious pears. So, we've got plums, we've got pears, we've got walnuts, we've got a fruit salad going here. There is more of that walnut tree. I can't really zoom in right now, but it is loaded with walnuts. This is an old plum tree that I don't see any plums on it this year. In fact, we thought that it was dead, but it actually... Oh, wait, there is some plums. Aha! Aha! Let's see if I can get it between these branches and get a picture. There's a plum right in there. There it is. I can get the camera right. There's one, and there's another one up there. Oh, there are a few on here. Oh, that's awesome. These will turn purple, and they're pretty good. So, this poor old tree needs some help. This whole thing down here is a big job. It needs to be done. That probably gonna have to beg for some help or hire somebody, because it's a big job. So anyways, then we have the girls here. They're doing good, cranking out the eggs. They're just kind of enjoying it. I gotta feed them this morning and get them all happy. And here's our nightmare tree that has just been such a job this year. Got another branch that's kind of leaning down onto it broke even more. Some of these weird storms and stuff we've had this summer, so this thing needs to get hacked, but we can't really do it by ourselves. So again, gotta ask for help. Let's see, what other fruit trees do we have going here? Back here we have some more berries. I think these are like raspberries back here. They're pretty much done. Let's see, that is a small plum tree that usually has some plums on it, but once the trees leave out, it really doesn't get any sun during the summertime. So there's that. And here's a branch that fell on top of the shed, this shed here, that needs to be cut up and added to my wood pile here. I got my wood pile going from all of these things. There's the smoker for maybe hubby to someday smoke all the fish that he keeps catching and saying he's gonna smoke. There's a dusty John Deere right there. What is that sawdust from? No one's been cutting by that. I don't know. More plums. Lots of ripe plums on those trees up in there. More plums, walnuts, various different things. There's my big, beautiful black oak tree there. Or not black oak, black walnut tree right there. It's beautiful. And it's such a pretty color in the fall. Oh my gosh. I'll definitely show pictures of that. There's our apple trees, and they have been dropping apples. The deer love that. The heat comes and the little apples are just falling off. So there's apple tree there, and there's another one behind it. This here in the front is a plum tree that got smashed by one of those branches falling on it over the winter and full of snow. Got more berries that we gotta cut out of the bank. This was all weed-eated at one time, and my adopted son, he weed-eated that, and he was here the other day and he's like, I need to weed-eat that hill again. Good grief. I said, no kidding, we never have to do it twice in 1 year. It's weird. So, but there's more apple trees up there and up there, and there's apples on all of them, and that's doing well. And then there's little Missy here. She has, I posted some videos, but we got her on 4th of July. That's Lily. Hey Lily. Look. You're so pretty. He's my Aussie. Standard size, not a mini. And we're still learning recall, so we still are tied up. And this is pretty fun, huh? I used one of the fishing rod holders as her leash holder when she's out here. And she's saying hi to the chickens. Ah, you be nice. Leave them. Gotta teach her not to chase chickens. So, anyways, here we go. Over here, I'll continue the little tour here. Over here is the grapes. And you can see where the deer keep these trimmed up for me. Except for the fact that I still have sticks. It makes things a little difficult to do any any mowing, I mean. And it's a little easier to see some of the grapevines back, or some of the grapes back here. They will be ripening soon. Tons and tons and tons of grapes in here, and this is just one little spot. One little spot of grapes. And oh my gosh, these grapes are so good. Let's see if I can get any more shots in here. So many grapes. So yeah. A couple years ago, my sister and I hacked at this thing because it hadn't been touched in years. Oh my gosh, that was a job. I know it needs to be done more. I know nothing about grapes, so that was really fun. So if you know about grapes, if you're in the area and you want to come help me, I'll take the help. I love to learn. Oh, look at, there's some more friends out here. Here we have what I believe is chicory. Just growing wild here. And some yarrow. And then over here are more walnut trees and tons of walnuts and tons of grapes. These are a purple, like a Concord type grape. And here's some I can get a shot of here. There you have it. I'm gonna go and pick some of those veggies out of the garden there while I finish letting it water, and head back in the house because it's gonna be another hot day. And I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning helping hubby get out the door for his first elk hunt. So